Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for BoardGameGeek at SPIEL 2019. I'm sitting down with Manel Potter from DTDA Games. And you brought us your new title here for 2019, which is
Efemeris.
Oh, thank you, because I hit this box is shiny and gold, and as I looked over, all I got was the gold. So, a game of constellations.
It's a strategy game for 2 to 4 players. The game lasts between 45 minutes to 1 hour. And this is 3 nations battling to conquer to dominate the celestial vault.
That's a tough thing to say.
Yes, indeed. So we have 3 nations in this game, the base game: the French, the British, and the Spanish, who are not in game there, who are battling to take control of the celestial vault. We're going to navigate through the map, explore the celestial paths, and gather resources that we call spices in our game. We have 2 types of spices. We have the stellar pepper seed and the celestial vanilla flower, because during that time, during the time of the game, the spices were very valuable, and so we use it as resources in our game. The game is set in an Ukrainian age of discovery. At that time, the European empires were fighting each other to conquer the most land possible. But in our game, they discovered the stellar winds. So
I really like the juxtaposition of age of discovery, and yet it's sort of in space.
Yeah.
And the fact that you took the fact that spices were so powerful as a commodity, as a trade item, and brought that into an element here in space. I think that's fascinating.
So yeah, so the age of discovery in our game happened up there.
So walk us through what a turn's going to feel like.
The objective of the nation is to conquer 5 planets to win the game instantly. In order to do that, the player is going to take turns, and they are going through the 4 phases of a turn before switching to the next player. So 4 phases. The first one is the exploration phases, where the player is going to draw a tile to build the map. When you start the game, there are only 3 tiles laid, so you have to draw them and place them wherever you want on the map. The second phase is the collection phases, where you collect the resources, as I said. So when you conquer a planet, they bring resources, so either paper or either flour.
So this is an example here of if I captured Poseidonus.
You got a paper.
There you go.
Also, when you navigate through the space, there are factory space like this one and this one. When you can collect the spice, and also bonuses, which are those space that you draw randomly in the purse. Then you go through the tactical phase, when you can move your ship across the map. We have 2 types of ship: the galleon, the bigger, you can move up to 3 spaces, and the frigates, you can move up to 4 spaces. Then you can use the crew member. Each nation have 5 different crew members. You have 3 common to each nation, but only 2 are specific to each nation. So, for example, with the French, you have the chief mate that allow you to activate the ability of your captain, or for example, the gunner that allow you to destroy a ship 1 space away. Or for example, typically for the French, we have the helmsman who can move instantly a ship on the middle space of the map. Then there comes the construction phase, when you can spend all the resources you accumulated to build more ships, to build fortress, for example, on a planet.
And that's your end goal, is to try and get...
Or when you are on a planet, spend it to conquer it.
So, and we've got a nice little cheat sheet here of what it would, the cost of what it would take to accomplishes
You
different
can
things.
also find it on the
Now, you have a couple different captains here.
Yes.
Would we only play with one during the game, so you'd have some choices throughout the game?
When you start the game, you select you select your nation. Each nation have a special ability. So, for example, the French are seafarer; they are better movement capacity through map. The British are good to control area; they are more fighters. And the Spanish, who are negotiator, are better to manage the resources. So each captain have a different ability. And when you start the game, you select two of them that you place there. So technically, it's like you have two lives. Because your captain is aboard of the big ship, the galleon. But if your ship is destroyed, your captain die,
And you get a new captain.
and you use the other one.
And then you already mentioned that a full game takes us between 45 minutes
Yes.
to an hour. Now you also have a second box there.
This is the extension, Solstice. It adds to the game 3 more nations. So we have the Ottoman, the Dutch, and the Portuguese.
And again, all classic Age of Discovery
Yes.
countries.
It brings also a new game mode, because I didn't talk about the 3 base game mode. We have a duel game mode, a free-for-all, and a team game mode in the base game. This one had a new game mode, a free-for-all for 4 players, and new mechanical, so new token, as maybe you can see.
So yeah, so we got a couple new resources. And when are these going to be available?
It's already available.
Perfect. Well, if you guys want to check that out, that is Efemeris and the first expansion, which is called Solstice. And Mama, I really appreciate you letting us take a quick tour through the Celestial Vaults, but also giving us an idea of what to expect when you open up the box.
Thank you.
Thank you.